Hello, my name is 박형삼 or 형삼 Pak in English style. Today is Monday, February 27th, 2023. So tomorrow is the last day of this February, and that means we will have passed 1/6 of this year. So time flies so quickly, and also IT services so advanced so quickly. KT is number one carrier service company in Korea, and we are providing all sorts of IT services and multimedia services and AI services and even the meteorology mining service too. We are number one leader in the mobile phone service and the internet, of course, and the landline, the PSTN or phone service too. And we provide the number one IPTV service or TV over cable TV too, over the fiber optic cables. We are not a real cable company. We are not what you call Comcast. We are just like AT&T, a fiber service company. And also we have satellite, we have submarines, we have submarine cables, you name it. Korea Telecom or KT is number one in every aspect, and Korea cannot live without our services. But we are not dictators, we are not despotic, we are very democratic, and we care our customers, we care for our citizens, Korean people, and also we care for the people worldwide in general. And my company, as with other mega companies around the world or multinational companies, we're expanding in every direction, including meteorology. Recently, if you follow the news closely, KT, the IT company in Korea, is importing the minerals from Mongolia. Yes, we are IT company, but we have very close, good relationship with the Mongolian government, and the Mongolian government really trusts us. So they decided to provide, to export precious metals that are essential for semiconductor manufacturing and all other high-tech IT services. So they will entrust the dealership to KT, and we will import precious metals from Mongolia and provide them to all the meteorology company and the semiconductor industry, including Samsung Electronics, POSCO, Metrology, what you call the POSCO metals, and so on. And today, I would like to introduce one of the newest services that we are pushing for retail catering service industry in Korea. Most of the restaurants, cafes, and the bars, they are very small, and they are called the SOHO customers because small office, home office environment, or in America they call it motor and brake shop or mom and pop shop. We have many, I think more than 10,000 franchisors or franchises in Korea. And the majority of the restaurants and cafes, they are franchisees, including Starbucks, and they are having very difficult time of recruiting new employees, part-timers after the coronavirus pandemic. Not many people are trying to work at the catering industry anymore. So many small home companies, SOHO companies, motor brick companies, they have tremendous difficulty in recruiting new hires. And these kind of KT services, including the servant robot or serving robots or restaurant robots, can help them and can help alleviate the recruitment or labor shortage, and also can cut down their operational costs. And also probably we could help them increase their profit margin, or even we could help them gain more revenue share. So we are not only profit makers, but we are the real helper. We are real steel when it comes to having a successful mom and pop shop or restaurant or cafe business in Korea. So let's check out how KT high order works, and what it is and how it is connected with other essential devices that are required, what you cannot forgo if you operate a cafe or restaurant in Korea. So let's jump in. So welcome back. Let's find out what KT high order service is all about. If you noticed, in Korea we have quite advanced IT services throughout Korea. You can not live without your smartphone anymore if you live in Korea. Especially that's true with all other foreigners too. KT high order service is the newest services for one of the newest services for small office, home office, what we call SOHO companies. SOHO companies include those cafes, restaurants, bars, or wine shops, and all small outlets that you find on the streets. And in America, they are called mom and pop shop, or mortar and brick company sometimes. But in Korea, we have many, and most of them are operated by your mom and dad. And the majority of the businesses or belong to franchising business. That means all those mom and pop shops, restaurants, cafes, they are just one of the franchisees. And since they are franchisees, they have to pay royalty fees and so on. And also after the 3-year pandemic of coronavirus, they have a very difficult time in recruiting new hires for their restaurants and cafes. So that's terrible. And many Korean young generation youth, they just don't want to work at a restaurant anymore, even as a part-timers. They all move to Canada, America, Australia as a working holiday hires. I don't know why they go there. I don't recommend them to be stuck there forever, picking oranges or kiwis and not learning English anymore. That's terrible. And also, probably they have the same psychology or mentality when it comes to having a job at a Korean restaurant here in Korea. So that's when KT serving robots or servant robots or restaurant robots or food service robots or this kind of table ordering service by KT can help them, can help the small mom and pop restaurant in Korea. Yep, there are many table ordering services in Korea, but KT's high order is number one. It stands out among the all those 10 or 5 table ordering services. So I am very confident. I can confidently say KT ordering high order service is the number one table ordering service in Asia. If you go to Hong Kong or China, you see a lot of kiosk terminals and ordering services, but they cannot hold the candle to a KT high order service when it comes to great user graphic experience or customer experience or CX. In Korean, it is KT high order, and high here has basically two words with the same one pronunciation. High means high, and also another is like a very high as opposed to low. So we provide high level service and it's user friendly. So we name the new service as KT high order service. I hope you enjoy my presentation today. And at the end of the day, please make sure you contact me if you have further inquiries, or if you would like to have quotations from us, or if you want to visit us to experience in person that wonderful table ordering service. Please arrange your visit with us first. Okay, so let's dive in. So what is going on? It's a blank. Blank means happiness. Not really. So if you come to Korea, you will see a lot of new high-tech gadgets, including this tablet on the small post that is clamped securely flush with the table and very sturdily fastened by clamping device underneath the table on the edge. Not only that, if you go to a drinking bar or soju restaurant, you will see a lot of similar tables. Since it is lighted devices, it can be operational even with a dim light. And sometimes while waiting for your food, you can play simple games, and also you can play games with the people next your table or some tables away from yours. So you can hook up with nice young ladies, and if you are young ladies, you can just disregard any dating request from the young lads from several tables away. This one restaurant is very spacious and quite well organized, clean, but each table has a black high order tablet device. We have black and white terminals, and they all aesthetically beautiful, and they fit into any environment nicely. So this is the photo I took when I visited one restaurant in Tamyang County. Tamyang is famous for bamboos. So it was quite, I don't know how, I would say a harmonizer. It harmonizes the entire atmosphere of the restaurant with real furniture and a friendly crew, a friendly human crew. So I don't know, it looks like a high-tech and also very comfy feeling, and it gives you homey feeling, right, hombre? That terminal, table terminal is powered or operated by a small, thick, portable battery pack that you can find for your smartphone or tablet, like iPhone or Galaxy Tab. This is how the fat portable battery is stored securely in a small box that is attached to the back of the tablet case. And that tablet case whole set is supported by a strong metal post that can turn 30 degrees both ways. That means 60 degrees. It's not just fixed, but it can just adjust it 30 degrees left and right. And the post itself is secured by a metal clamp that is tightened with some turn of the lever underneath the table. The table depth should be less than 13 centimeters. I don't know how thick your table will be, but 13 centimeters is more like 10 inches. I don't know if you had any dinner or lunch on a very thick table before, but all the tables in Korea, they just fall under 13, under the guideline of 13 centimeter thickness. So once you put in the food order on a menu on the tablet, it is transferred, it is sent to a POS terminal at a counter of a restaurant. And that POS terminal also generates a cook order and receipt for the printer that is stored, that is installed inside the kitchen. So the kitchen crew can take up the order and put it on the wall and start to cook food for the customers. Once the food is ready, they would ring the bell out, and the busboy or catering crew in the restaurant will deliver the food. And many of our customers use our own KT mobile servant robot or waitress robot. It is called KT serving robot. It's a little bit Konglish, but it's more like a generally accepted word. But actually, it's a KT servant robot or waitress robot that buzzes around the table, delivering food and delivering the dishes from the table to the kitchen. So you could organize menus to your liking, to your intentions, any way you want. You can have the first two snapshots that shows a black background, but third one on the right, it shows the more bright screenshot, more bright background for your menus. So you can have big pictures, or if you have many dishes, you can have smaller pictures. You decide it. It's quite intuitively organized, and many of our customers are happy with the menu organization and how they are put into slots and how they offer the real good pictures, real tasty taste of the food. And it's quite easy to navigate. So we say it's quite intuitively designed to give the maximum amount of customer experience. While you are waiting, you can watch a short video, and you can be shown, you can be presented with slideshows of photos that are preset by the restaurant owner. And also you could have text messages regarding like a birthday wishes or when the food is ready. When most of the time food is delivered to your table, but if you go to a cafe in Korea, you have to pay first and get your coffee from the table, from the counter, and you sit down with the coffee at your table. So while the coffee shop uses the table order system and it is postpaid, it's not prepaid, then you have to put in the order on the tablet and wait for your order. And then when your food or coffee is ready, you will be alerted via a text message across the screen of the tablet. So you can have text messages, you can have messages flashing, and there would be a video showing while you are waiting for your food. And also all those special alert messages or the short time filler time would be spent viewing advertisements, which translate into additional revenue source for the restaurant owners. So we say adopting or using our tablet service called High-Order, you could reduce the operational cost because you can cut down on the labor cost. You don't have to hire the waiter or waitress, or at least you could reduce the manpower, say from 4 to 3. So one manpower per month in Korea is more like 3 million won, which means more than 2,500 US dollars. But with our service, it's only $200, and that's one-tenth of what you have to pay for your additional human hire. So and also you could put in a lot of ads on the screen, and you could have revenue from that at the time. To modify your menu and also to check how your crew is making money, or to settle that particular day's total revenue and profits, you can check that information on your POS terminal. But we provide a restaurant owner app, and on the app you can check your daily revenue, daily cost, and also you can have the menu control. You can take down a menu and put up a new dish, and also you could designate some dish with a discount, and what else you can do. And also you could adjust the position of the menu, like menu 1 should be put behind menu 2, and menu 2 becomes number 1 menu, so on. So you don't have to physically be at the restaurant, but you can play golf while checking on the status or the operational status of your restaurant. That's sweet. Of course, since the tablet ordering system is based on the Android tablet, it's basically a Galaxy Tab with some specialized features. So with this system, we provide 10 different language packs. So customers can switch among the languages from like a default Korean language to English to Chinese to Japanese, Vietnamese, Indonesian, and so on. We don't provide the free interpretation services. So you as a restaurant owner should provide all those menus in different languages. Some restaurant owners use Google Translate, but still Google Translate does a very poor job of complete interpretation or translation. If you do have problem, you can contact us as we provide good English, Chinese, Japanese translation service for free if you are a tablet customer. And you got the service from me. If you didn't have any service from me, you should not contact me. I don't want anything to do with you. Switching between or zapping through the language settings is quite easy. You just push the button. It's more like a swiveling or rotating language choices. So you just tap on the correct language that you want, and like 1 second later, the screen changes into that language's menus. It's a quite instant, quick service. Also, you can page an employee for additional cup soju, that's liquor, or cider or pop. There's like a Coca-Cola. You can ask the busboy to clean up the table because there was a spill. Also, you could ask for hand towel to wash your hands, or you can ask for napkins and so on, anything, so that busboys would come to your table. You could request the employee's attention real quick. By doing that, you don't have to shout anymore. Hey, busboy! Hey, mama! Or hey, aunt! Or hey, uncle, come over here. You don't have to shout anymore. That would draw a lot of unnecessary attention from other restaurateurs near your table, and it would be quite embarrassing for foreigners. In Korea, we don't care about the other people's opinions or looks, but I find many Europeans, Americans, they are really serious about other people's opinions. They don't want any attention from people, especially foreigners, when they are overseas. So this kind of feature is quite nice. And let's find out, let's watch how the table order works. On the left is a table, what we call table ordering tablet. Table ordering tablet. On the right is the alert table that is located at the counter. So the restaurant owner will use the table on the right, and the customers will use the table on the left. And all the orders are sent to the alert table instantly via a server outside the restaurant. Actually, the server, of course, since it's a KT service, the server is located inside KT network. As a matter of fact, in a KT Cloud Service Center. See, it's all clear. As soon as the order was put in, the order appears on the restaurant counter table, alert tablet, instantly, and the owner taps on it, acknowledges the request, and the request is sent to the printer in the kitchen, and the kitchen crew will start to cook the food for the customer. And let's see how, let's follow in detail how the order is chosen. I mean, how the menu is chosen and how they can finish the credit card transaction. They select the two people at the table, one man, one woman. They selected margherita pizza with normal and normal size. Now they are going to choose salad. They chose the salad pops up for more detailed information. And the two dishes are now in the order menu, and they are trying to choose the soda. Okay, they chose Americano. Just one Americano, 2 people. Man, that's terrible. And they put in the order, credit card. Yes, you cannot cancel the credit card request anymore. So that they insert the credit card at the insert table or credit swipe terminal, and it is finished. So the credit card was verified and the transaction was finished, and it is sent to the kitchen, and it says 31 minutes, the maximum wait time. But in Korea, usually it's, I don't know, 5 minutes, 4 minutes. 31 minutes, there would be a huge demonstration and turmoil and fist fighting in the restaurants. We are very impatient. I'm just joking. And let's check out this menu too. This one is for paging employee. It says, give me chopsticks and water tissues, moist tissues, and water. Bring them 2 more chopsticks, 2 sets of chopsticks, and the paging was sent to the counter. Okay. New request. You can request more. I don't know, the busboy will be quite mad if you just call him, I don't know, every 6 seconds, 5 seconds. He says, you already called the guy. You already paged the guy. Oh man, this lady is nuts. She's requesting another wet towel. So she requested 3 calls. I think the busboy will just come to the table with all the orders in just one visit. Otherwise, he would break his leg. So let me go into detail how the signal, how the request is sent over the network. I don't know if you can see the mouse, but since you cannot see the mouse, I'll just use the voice and my pencil. What do you call this one? Stylus pen. Let me use the pencil, man. Or this one. This one looks much better. Okay, so if you sit at the table 1 at a particular restaurant, and there is order tablet number 1 there. There could be more than 7 tables. Yes, the minimum table requirement for KT high order service is 7, and the alert table. So they could be, alert tablet, there's a misspelling. At least 8 tablets should be requested for a particular service. That means at least you have 7 tables for your customers. So another table, there could be a different tablet with a different color. KT tablets come in 2 colors. One is black, and one is white. Usually white color, they are very aesthetic. A black color, they look very sturdy, and they could be used when the food is quite oily, like a samgyeopsal, beef, steak, or sometimes the table becomes messy. White tablet, the cases are white and black. The tablets are same. Underneath the table, there's a credit card swipe terminal. Now, at the restaurant, we install a KT Giga Wi-Fi Premium router or GWP router, which is like $100, and it has 4 antennas, and it's AX model, and it connects all the tablets and all the alert tablets, and all the signals are sent to the modem, then to KT, then it is routed to KT high-order center, shown at the top of this page. And restaurant owners can modify or introduce a new menu on the tablets via their smartphone. We provide free smartphone app for the restaurant owners, and the restaurant owners can modify their orders by being connected to KT high order center, and the high order center servers will distribute all the information to the right restaurant, to the right terminals and alert tablets. Now, once the customer requested they finished with ordering a special menu, and they also inserted the card. All the information first is routed to a KT order center, but all the financial information must go through the VAN or local credit company routing hub, and they are connected to all the Korean credit card companies, or even the foreign credit companies in China, Japan, or USA, or in EU. Once the credit card is approved, that final transaction and the table order information is routed back to the modem to the POS terminal at the counter of the restaurant. And all these signal flow is done like 0.01 second. Then POS terminal receives all the menu information, order information, and the credit card transaction information. Then it sends information to the printer in the kitchen. Usually it is called the kitchen display system. Not many Korean restaurants have display systems, but instead they use kitchen printers, small order printer, there's a misspelling, printer for the kitchen, and the kitchen crew will start to cook food for the customer. Once the food is ready, it alerts the crew at the counter, and the crew will finish the information on the table and put in the tab on the alert table so that food is ready, and that information will be also sent to the tablet of that particular customer, and the customer will be notified that their food is on their way via human delivery or via KT servant robot. And this is how the signals or how orders messages are sent through the KT modem and to a KT high order center, then finally to credit card companies, and back down to the POS terminal and the printer in at the kitchen of the restaurant. Okay, so that's it. Thanks for listening. I hope you could ask for more information and ask questions, since it's almost 2 o'clock. 12:20 in the midnight. We cannot communicate very well. Please leave your questions or advices about my video down here at the reply, and I will get back to you, or you can send the further inquiries to my email address there for my company. Thanks for listening. That's it. And I really proud of my company for this kind of services. Very well reputed, well loved by customers. And also I would like to export our system to your country. so that we could expand, and you and I have a prosperous business. I'm sure we will the Mongolian customers start to use this table ordering service pretty soon, because we have agreement with the Mongolian government about what we call digitalizing their country. We will help build their digital empire over in Mongolia, and we would like to see prosperity over there too. Thanks for listening. Take care and bye bye.